Yes, I have to speak in English now. Sorry. Now, first of all, hi. My colleague, she started our recording because of this. From now on, I need to continue in English. Sorry about that. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Resul. Hi, Ömer. I'm from Turkey, and I used to be a physics teacher in Turkey about 18 years. And then I decided to move to Canada. First, when I came here, I said, I wanted to be a teacher because I love being a teacher. This is, how would I say, destiny and my goal in my life to become a teacher. Because of this, I'm here and I'm really happy to be with you. When I moved to Canada, I first tried to become a teacher, but in Canada, there are lots of things you have to accomplish. You have to finish school, something like that. I said no, and I decided to change my major. And then after deciding this, first of all, when I came to Canada, I think I was not able to speak in English or even understand any word. But I tried my best. I learned English. After learning English, I said, computer science, IT business is the real good one. And I got my advanced diploma from George Brown College. When I was at the third year, I discovered Salesforce. It was really nice. One of my friends, actually, he recommended me. And then I got my education in Salesforce, like you. I got a boot camp. And then while I was, getting my education, one of our friends asked me to explain the code. And then I started to teach my friends what does this code mean. After that, my company, they decided to give me an offer. They said that, do you want to become a teacher? I said, for sure. I really like it. And then now I'm here and I really like teaching Salesforce. Actually, being a teacher is really nice. And here I am. This is who I am. And I think we will be together for 6 months, at least 6 months. And I will be teaching you developer part. We have 3 main parts in our bootcamp. First part, you are going to learn what is admin. Second part, first part will take about 2.5 months. And then second part, you are going to learn languages, computer coding languages, like Apex or like JavaScript, HTML, CSS. After learning these languages, we are going to learn developer part of Salesforce, which means we are going to meet approximately 4 months later. But today I'm here to explain what is Salesforce. And I highly recommend you to ask questions, because if you ask questions, which means you are really interested and you want to learn. And maybe I may not be able to explain in a proper way. Maybe you may have some questions. I really like them to hear. You can unmute yourself and ask right away, or you can send a message on Slack or Zoom. It doesn't matter, okay? Okay, let me adjust my screen. Now, as you know, my friends, I have 2 screens because I will receive texts from here, your messages, and I will try to explain Salesforce in my first screen. Okay, now, my friends, we are going to learn what is Salesforce, but I have to change this time. It is not, here it is, okay? Let me save it. Okay, let's begin, right? What is Salesforce? I believe you have learned lots of things about Salesforce, but I will try my best to introduce you, because the main thing, we should understand what is Salesforce. Yes, we know that there are lots of job posting on Indeed or on job websites, but what is Salesforce? We have to understand this. Let me try to explain it. First of all, let's say that we are not, but let's say that we are going to learn accounting program. If I said like this, I think you would think that, yes, it's related to accounting, which means money, yeah. We need costs. We are going to learn bills and invoices and the revenue and product prices, profit margin, lots of things, These can come to your mind because we are all related to accounting. Think that you have a budget in your home. You know that you have to pay rent, you have to buy stuff, you have to pay your bills. You see, you are familiar to this. But what about Salesforce? What about selling something? I think most of us, maybe we don't know what is the process of selling a product. First, I will try my best to explain how companies sell products. And then I will try my best to explain what we are going to see in Salesforce. Okay? And our session will take approximately 1 hour. After that, I will be happy to answer your questions. You can ask in English or in Turkish, but you should ask questions. Now, let's proceed, my friends. If I say we are learning accounting program, which means you can understand something, but sales is totally different than accounting program. First, in sales, we have 3 steps, my friends. I'm trying to describe in general, okay? In sales, we have 3 main steps. First, we have a marketing steps, which means, my friends, we need to, not we, as a company needs to give some advertisement. It can be on web page, or it can be on television, or they may send emails to customers, something like that, okay? They need to give advertisement. And after that, I assume that they have a website. They may receive some potential customers from website, or some of customers may call them, right? Or maybe you may say that, I think this is for Turkish people, we usually ask what to buy to our friends. Think that I want to buy a cell phone, most likely I'm going to ask my friends, which phone you recommend, right? Somehow, we will think that as a customer now, we are going to think that, yes, this product is better than the others, and now I want to buy it. This first part is called marketing, my friends. And then, as a customer, I want to buy a cell phone. Most likely, I will go to a store, let's say iPhone. I will say that, okay, I want to buy this product. And most likely, they will ask my name, or maybe my phone number, or maybe my email. And a sales representative will try to introduce that product. You had this experience, right? They will say, okay, now this is iPhone 13. This 13 has these features. If you want a little bit more features, now you should buy iPhone 14 because this has additional features like this. Most likely, they will try to convince me to buy a product. Okay? And this is the regular way, right? Let's assume that I'm interested in iPhone 14. And then he or she will try to say that, okay, now this 14 has this inch and it's not breakable, whatever, and you can do this, that, and he or she is going to give more explanation about that product. And then after I make my decision, most likely I will say that, how much is this? And he or she will say, okay, now it's $1,000. I will say, oh, this is too much. And I need to bargain as a Turkish guy. I will say that, no, this is too much. And then he will say that, okay, now I can make 2% discount, or I can give you some features additional. And if you want to buy an operator Wi-Fi, I can make some discount on that one. And this part is some bargaining part. After all, I think as a customer, I can say, yes, I'm satisfied. I'm going to buy this. Or I will say, no, I didn't like your iPhone. Now I'm going to buy Samsung, right? At the end of this process, the opportunity can be closed won or closed lost, which means I can, as a customer, I can buy a product or not. And then let's assume that I like this cell phone and I said, okay, now I want this cell phone, and I signed the contract, and then I got my cell phone. Let's assume that I go to my home and I try to turn it on, but something happened. And most likely, what will I do? I'm going to call the company, right? I will say that, okay, now I bought a product from this branch. Now I have a little problem. Would you mind solving? And they will try their best to solve it. And as a company, this is my duty to make my customer happy. Because if I become happy, let's say 2 months later, one of my friends will ask that, do you want, if he wants a new cell phone, I will recommend him. I will say that now I bought this cell phone from this company, and I'm really satisfied. They give really nice service, and I had a really good deal with them, right? Which means this is the third part of sales process. As a customer, I want to be happy, and as a company, I want my customers to be happy. This is the whole process, my friends. I think we are all familiar to this. We have marketing because we watch TVs or we watch YouTube videos. And if you want to buy something, it's called sales process. And then if we have some problems, or if you want to ask any question, this is called service call. Now, we have all this process. As a Salesforce or as a Salesforce admin, what's our job? What's our duty in this process? Now, I'm going to try to show you this one. First, from now on, I will try my best to say use marketing, but actually in Salesforce, we have clouds. We have marketing cloud. We have sales cloud. We have service cloud, which means, my friends, these are different programs. Marketing cloud is different program. Sales cloud is different program, and service cloud is totally different program. On marketing cloud, which we are not going to learn, we are going to learn sales cloud, my friends. I will try to explain why. In marketing cloud, you need to learn how to adjust your system to web. Now, think that you have a marketing team, and they want to introduce their product, they want to advertise their product. What they can do, they can send some emails, right, to someone, and they can say that, okay, especially nowadays on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, if you want to advertise your product, you need to use these kind of services. This is related to marketing cloud. The goal of marketing cloud is to find potential customers, which we name as lead. The goal of marketing cloud is to find leads. Just you promote your program, maybe you can create a like you see, we are going to have Black Friday, right? Nowadays, everywhere you can, when you open your website, you will see that, okay, we are coming to Black Friday. You can find really big discount, like something like that. After finding lead, what happens? Now, let's assume that I saw an advertisement and I said, now I want to buy this product. I can call them, or I can visit their store, or I can email them, or maybe they have a website. I can fill a form and say that I'm really interested with this program, which means now I'm a potential customer, which we call as opportunity. As a company, It's called opportunity. Now, what should I expect? A sales representative will call me, right? I expect that someone will call me and try to convince me. This is the part. After making lots of effort, they can sell me a product, or I may say no. Okay, I will try my best, but this is the thing. Okay, now you don't need, I can share this with this presentation with you. Now, after calling me, most likely they will call me, and I will say that, okay, now what's this product? Can I have a discount, right? And then let's assume that I said, yes, I want to buy this product. After this, as a company, they need to create an account for me. They will say, okay, now, Mr. Resul, I know that, but I want to see the left part because of this. Sorry. Okay, one of our friends asked that, please click here. Let me click here. This is the 100. Okay. Okay, if you want, I can make like this, but I don't want, because I want to see what's here. Okay. Now, my friends, think that I decided to buy the product, and then there, as a company, they are going to open an account for me. They will say that this is Resul, right? And think that I'm a really huge company and I want to buy something. As a company, I call them. They will say, okay, this is company X. And the guy who we are in touch is Mr. Resul. I'm going to create, as a company, I need an account and also a contact. This is a human being. But account is some kind of the name of that company. And also, in sales process, they will say that, okay, now, this guy or this company is interested with this product. Let's say iPhone 30. You see, this is called opportunity. This is called opportunity, my friends. I hope you are getting the point. Now, this process is called, my friends, sales process. Sales process, and we deal with Sales Cloud with sales process. Okay, think that. Now, we have created an account. This is the company name, and we may have only one contact for that company, or think that this is a really huge company, and they have 3 different contacts. They say that if we want to buy a product related to iPhone, Mr. Resul will be your contact, you can deal with him. Or if, as a company, they want to buy a product like Samsung, no, from now on, Sibel is your contact. You can call and you can make everything. You can arrange everything with this lady. You see, we may have only one contact, or we may have 3 contacts, right? And also, let's think that this is a really huge company and they want to buy iPhone and also Samsung, which means we have 2 different opportunities. We have 2 different opportunities. After all, I will say that, okay, now let's assume that as a company, I was able to sell iPhone, but I couldn't be able to sell Samsung, which means, my friends, my opportunity is close won for iPhone, but it's close lost for Samsung. I think these are clear, right? We have this experience in our real life. Now, as an admin, what should we do? Because we will become an admin, certificated Salesforce programmer. What's our duty here? Behind the scenes, we have to manage all these things, my friends. We don't need to call customer. It's not our duty, but we need to manage all these process behind the scenes. And Salesforce, as a company, when they started this business, Salesforce org, in 1994, they said that we create a program. You don't need to think any of this. It's already created there. You just need to hire an admin. He or she will adjust this program to your need, and then you are good to go. This was the main goal. Okay? But after some time passed, companies who uses the Salesforce, they say that, okay, I need some additional features. Because of this, I need to improve my Salesforce org. And then Salesforce org said that, okay, if you want additional feature, you have to hire a programmer, which we say Salesforce developer. Okay, now as an admin, we are going to deal with this part. Now, this is the last part in sales process, which is called service. Think that our company was successful to sell a product. It's still iPhone. And our customer, they may have a problem. They will call us or they will send an email to us, right? And then what should I do? Now, I want my customer to be happy, right? As a company, I want my customer to be happy. I will say that, okay, now, if my customer calls me, I have to give a response in 1 hour. I have to call him back or her back and say that now we received your email and then you are complaining about this part. You can solve like this. You see, after 1 hour, maybe 1 minute later, if I give the proper answer and if I solve my customer's problem, and my customer will become happy and he will say, okay, when I had a problem, when I called them or when I sent them email, they called me back in 2 minutes, in 5 minutes, and they solved my problem. This is really nice. Now, how can I create this process? I can create this as a Salesforce admin. I can say that, okay, if a customer emails me, I have to check which product he is complaining about. If it is iPhone, now I have a service guy. He is really expert in iPhone. He can answer this. If he complains about Samsung, I have another guy who is expert in Salesforce, in Samsung, and let's assume the names. We say Resul, this is Resul, and this is Hassan. Hassan is, he is expert in Samsung products, and Resul is expert in iPhone products. And I will check the email. If it is related to iPhone, Resul will answer. Resul will call them and say that, okay, now you have this problem, you can click here, click there, and then your problem will be solved. Or if it is Samsung, Hassan will call them. Hassan will say that, yeah, yes, you have Samsung, and please click here, click there, and then it will be solved directly. Okay, now which means I want an email, and it should be related to, if it is related to iPhone, Resul will call him. If it is related to Samsung product, Hassan will call him. You see, we have a process. It should be done automatically. Now, as an admin, this is my responsibility. I'm not dealing with Service Cloud, but I have to manage this part. You are going to learn how to manage, how to solve these kind of problems, my friends. I hope you got this part. Now, This is standard program. This is standard Salesforce program, and you can manage all these things. Let me show you. I think in the morning you have opened a program. As an admin, my friends, as an admin, I have to solve all these programs with this page, which is called, we say, setup page. You are going to learn everything here. You are going to learn everything here. You should learn what is apps, what is, let's go with flow, environment, developer, everything. You are going to learn everything in this page. But before that, let's assume, Salesforce have already provided all these features, but in a company owners may ask something more. They may say that, okay, now I want an automatic process that this process should assign a sales representative to a lead by obtaining the information of the person who is interested in our products. What does this mean? Think that as a company, I have a website. A guy logged into my website and checked one product. Let's go with iPhone again. And you don't know, but you are going to learn maybe in near future. If someone logs into my website, I can track him or her. Who logged in? When he logged in? How many minutes did he stay in my page? Which product he was interested in? And if I want, I can send him email or I can send him some warnings, which means I am, as a user, I'm a potential customer, as this is called lead. My company manager, they may say that, okay, I have a website here. If someone logs in, please give me his or her informations, because I'm going to give this information to my sales representative. They are going to call. This can be done also. And these are the things our boss or company owner may ask. If you have some experience, please let me know. I will try. Now, my company manager, they can ask that, please generate a potential lead for the person who receives information from our website. It can be done. Or after meeting with the lead, my sales representative, they called the lead and they said that, may I get your email or something like that? And then they may want that, please create an account with customers' information and send customer an email about the product which he interested about, and then inform this customer weekly. If you, as a customer, as a potential customer, if I give my email to someone or my phone number, I think you are getting these kind of emails too, most likely they are going to send me weekly or monthly some kind of advertisement. They will say, okay, now this product, we made some discount, you can buy with this price, right? Now, my manager may ask that, please create a process. I want to send my customers some kind of information weekly. As an admin, we should accomplish this task. Now, another thing, assign more experienced sales representative to a deal with this customer based on the price of the product. Think that if I'm interested in iPhone 14, a really experienced sales representative may call me. And if I'm really interested in iPhone 10, I don't know if there is, another guy may call me, right? Because this is some kind of expensive product. If my boss wants this, I have to create this process, which we call flow. I'll try to give some more information, my friends. When a customer asks for a discount, think that, as I said, I want to buy a cell phone, iPhone, and I said, oh, this is really out of my budget. If you make some discount, I can buy. And you can say that as a company owner, yes, if you can, as a company owner, you can say that my sales representative can give 10% discount. Okay, but if customer wants more than 10%, which can happen, right? Sales manager should approve this product, this sales. It can be done automatically. You can say that if the discount is 10%, nobody needs to approve. As a sales representative, you can sell it. But if a customer wants 20%, which means, oh, we need more, right? And then you, as a company owner, you can say that my sales manager should approve this, and it should be done automatically, which means as an admin, I have to solve this problem. Or if a really big discount is required, think that I need 30% discount, and I want to buy a really huge amount of iPhone. Let's say hundreds of iPhone I want to buy, and as I said, I want 30%. You can say that as a company owner, yes, I want 2 different persons to approve this process. Otherwise, no, you cannot sell this product. Like my sales representative should accept, my sales manager should accept, and also my general manager. They should accept this opportunity, then you can sell it. You see, this is the process I have to deal with. Or I can say that please calculate the discounted price automatically. As I said, I want 13%, yes, and I want 15%. A sales representative should see the exact amount of money. It can be done automatically. These are going to be done by you, my friends. As a Salesforce admin, your responsibility is to create these kind of processes behind the scenes. I'm continuing. These are the things we need to deal. And this is not done by Salesforce because these are specific needs, right? As an admin, we need to solve these kind of problems because every company have different needs. I'm trying to give an example like a cell phone company, but think that you are selling car. You may sell trucks, you may sell normal cars, vehicles, or you may sell, I don't know, ships. It depends. Now, another thing, create a different record types for different customers. Think that we are working with a school, and this school has primary school, secondary school, high school, and university. Can it be? Why not? This is an imaginary scenario. And then my general manager or my company owner said that, oh, okay, if a student wants to enroll to my primary school, I need this kind of informations. If he or she wants to enroll to my secondary school, I need this kind of informations. If he or she wants to enroll to high school, I need different kind of informations, which means I have to create 3 different record types as an admin. And then I have to say that, okay, if a customer wants to enroll to primary school, I need these informations. If high school, I need that information. Who will create these record types, my friends? As an admin, I need to create. Okay, think that these are all scenarios. On one screen, a sales representative wants to see customer's page and if how many products he bought. Think that I have a customer, he is a really huge company, and I was able to sell them 3 different products 2 months ago, 5 months ago, and then I want to see if they have complaints about that product. Think that I sold a product and they're really happy with it. I can say that, okay, now I have a really happy customer. If I have a new product, I can say that, okay, this is our new product. As far as I see, you have bought 3 different products from us and you are really happy with it. I really recommend this product to you. You can buy it, and this you will have this amount of discount. You see, which means I will be able to sell more to that company. Or on the same screen, a sales representative may want to see two different accounts and the products they bought from our company. They may want to compare it. You know, I have a product, iPhone 13, company A, I sell them like $1,000, but company B, they bought, let's say 10 iPhones, and I gave them some discount, and it was 900. You see, I may need to see, which means as a Salesforce admin, I have to create that kind of page. Or as a sales manager, I may need my sales representative performance. I may see that, okay, now I gave them 100 leads. How many of them was closed won? And how much amount of profit did I make from this sales representative? Because I may want to give them some prize, right? Some presents, why not? These are done by Salesforce, my friends. We have to accomplish these kind of things. I'm continuing. I'm just giving some examples to make your mind, because if we understand what we are going to do, it will be really easy for us to create all these processes, which your responsibility is. Now, let's sales representative only see customers list assigned to them. Think that I have a team. I'm a sales manager. I have 5 different sales representatives. I want to give them 100 leads, but nobody will be able to see others' list. They are just responsible for their own list. I want this. Or vice versa. I can say that now I have 500 leads. Now you can choose whatever you want, and you are able to see others' lists. Why not? And as an admin, I have to solve this problem. And then let sales managers see all representatives, potential customers, and which state they are in. You know, I try to explain it. Think that my sales representative, they want to sell a product, and they are in negotiation part, which means they are bargaining. My sales representative is saying that now this is $100, and customer is asking that no, I can pay $90, and I want to see what's it going on. Okay, I want to say, okay, now this sales representative is really doing good. As a sales manager, I may need to see this, which means as an admin, I have to create this product, this process. Okay, and one more, for sales above a certain amount. Let's say that if the amount of this product is $1 million, just my sales manager should deal with this product, this sales. No, I don't trust my sales representative. I just trust my sales manager. As a company owner, I can say that if this product, this opportunity is over $1 million, you should deal with it. Why not? You see, we have lots of scenarios we have to deal. Let's go. I have 2 more, but the main thing, I'm trying to explain what we are going to do, my friends. After the sales representative meets with the lead, the customer should receive an email with the information about the product. No, they may say that I'm interested in iPhone 14 and iPhone 13. Please, would you mind sending me some information? My sales representative should do with 1 click. It can be done easily. Or a contract, let's say that I was a really good sales rep and I made an opportunity clause 1. After selling this product, I can say that a contract should be created automatically. I will just click. Let me show you this one, my friends. Here we are. Think that I have an opportunity. Let's go and check one. This is brand new. I think it's like yours. this Burlington Textile, I want to change it here. They want to buy this product. And if I say that, okay, it's closed, and I was able to sell this product to this company, when I say save, a contract should be created automatically. I don't need to go and write manually. Can I do this? Yes, I can do. And also, I can say that if a contract is created, it should be submitted directly to sales manager for approval. Why not? I can do this. I can say that after creating this contract, my sales manager should approve, then it will be sent to customer. If my sales manager doesn't approve, no, you cannot say that this is closed one opportunity. Okay? And the last one, maybe, I can say that I want to send a birthday email to my all customers on their birthday. This will be nice, right? How can I do this? Can I do it manually? I think no. Think that I have hundreds of, maybe thousands of customers. I cannot check every customer day by day. It can be created automatically, which we say flow, and they will receive their birthday congratulations email in that day. This is really nice. And also, this is a really huge problem, my friends. I may say that we have lots of duplicate records. Same company, same contact, and we have two records about this. I want to delete them automatically. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Okay, the last part. You are going to deal with these kind of things because of I'm giving some heads up. When there is a complaint about product, this complaint should be automatically assigned to relevant service personnel, which I try to explain it. Think that I'm selling cell phone. I have two brands, iPhone and also Samsung. iPhone, if I have a complaint about the iPhone, Resul will deal with this problem. If it is related to Samsung, Hassan will deal with this problem. I should create, as an admin, I should create this process. If I receive a complaint related to iPhone, Resul will answer them. And if it is related to Samsung, Hassan is going to answer the problem. It can be done. It's really easy to create this process, my friends. And also, think that I have a product, I sold a product, iPhone 10, iPhone, and Resul should answer them in 10 minutes. But he had some problem. Because of this, he couldn't be able to call this customer. I can say that after 8 minutes, I have another guy, let's name as Hassan. Hassan should call them in 2 minutes. No, you don't need to decide anything. One of our friends asked on Zoom channel, we don't need to decide. We are responsible to create this structure. My boss, my company owner, he will say that, yes, I have a staff named Resul. I have another staff named Hassan. I want you to create this process. Think that if I receive a complaint about iPhone, Resul should answer in 10 minutes. If he couldn't be able to answer or call this customer, in additional 3 minutes, Hassan should be warned about this issue and Hassan should call them, okay? But I have to create a structure for this. We are just managing the process. We are not thinking or we are not making decisions, but someone should do this. Actually, my friends, let me try to explain the process first. Think that I'm a company, as I give my example, I'm a huge company, I'm selling cell phones, okay? I want to use this Salesforce program, CRM. I'm going to hire a guy, or there's a companies, you will learn in no time. I will ask that, okay, I have this problem, I have this structure, I have this problem. And a guy, which is called architect, first of all, I'm going to meet with this guy, the architect. I will try my best to, as a company owner, I will try to explain everything which I want. Architect will create a process. He will say that, okay, now if my customer, if company owner wants this, let's assume that he wants this, my architect will say that, okay, now we need to create a process and it should be done like this. And my company owner also will say that I need this. My architect will create another process. He will say that, okay, now you need to do this, that, and that. After completing all these things, okay, as an admin or as a team, let me go with team, my team, I'm a team member, I'm a junior developer, my team leader will receive all these tasks. We name them task, okay? And then as an admin, he is going to give me this task. He will say that, okay, now we have this task, please try to finish on time. That's all. I don't need to think, what does owner wants? I don't need to. I just have to create this task, my friends. You should learn how to create, how to understand this task, and how to accomplish this task. That's all. This is the first step. After you gain experience, let's say 3 or 4 years later, you can become a team leader. Maybe in 2 years, you can become an architect, which means you have to think, you have to know everything related to Salesforce, and you may need to meet with the company owner, and you said, okay, now what do you want? Please let me know. He will try to explain what he wants, and then you are going to create that structure. But for now, you don't need to think anything about this. You should just learn how to create these procedures. That's all. Overall, my friends, what does a company owner wants? They want fast, quality, and effective service. As an admin, our responsibility is to create everything in this order. That's all. That's all. I hope you got what we are going to deal with. We are behind the scenes. We never call the customers. We don't need to call customers. We are a team, approximately 6 person. One of them will be team leader, and we are going to be admin or developer, and that's all. Our team leader will receive the tasks. He will decide. There are lots of way to decide who will deal with which task. You are going to learn, which we call Spring. It's agile methodology. And then after that, after creating that, they will assign that, please, Rasul, accomplish this task. And you will get that task, and you are going to create everything what's needed on that task. That's all. But you have to know everything. Okay. This is the thing, my friends, we are going to deal with. It's not a big deal. I promise you, you will see in 2.5 months, 10 weeks later, you will be able to do all these things because Salesforce has already created this structure. But we have to manage it. And as a Salesforce admin, your duty is deal with this page. That's all. You see, we have Salesforce org. We have something here. It's already there. Salesforce say that we have created standard procedures. You see, we have a stage here. Let me show you. This is, we name as stage. Let me clean and let me try to change it. These are the stages for a standard sales. You see, First prospecting, and then qualification and needs analysis, which means you have an opportunity, you need to analyze. As a sales representative, you need to analyze that process. They want this, I have this product, I don't know if they will be happy for this. And you will say, okay, now they want to buy hundreds of iPhones, or they may need to buy only one, right? And then I will say, okay, now I'm going to propose. I will say that now, if you want to buy one iPhone, it will be $1,000. But if you want to buy hundreds of iPhones, I will make a discount. And then after that, they will negotiate. They will say, no, I want to buy 100 iPhones, but the price is too much. I want discount. Okay, these are the steps. And maybe in your company, you don't need this. Your company owner will say that, no, I don't need these kind of things. Just make it simple. I need 4 different steps. That's all. Which means you have to adjust this part to that. You are going to delete all these things and you are going to create 4 steps. That's all. Or you see, in this opportunity, we don't have any discount. Try to find, you cannot find. But maybe our owner will say that now, because of our company, we need to create a discount, right? Yes, Ebrar, we are going to create for users. Now, I may need a discount field here. As an admin, I have to create this. Think that, my friends, we don't have any discount here. Let me change it. I want to give an, let's go with this. Let's go with 2,000. Save it. You see, it's saying that the amount of this opportunity is 2,000. Think that. I want, as a sales representative, I want to give discount. And discount will be 2%. What will be the amount? I want to see the amount after discount here. You see, if you want, you should do lots of multiplication, division like that. But I can create a formula saying that, please find 98 of this amount. If the discount is 20%, I can easily say, okay, now find the 80% of this amount. And this will take, let's say, 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes. But someone should create this. As an admin, it's our duty. Okay, it's our duty to create these kind of things. Or let me show you one more. I think it was here. Let's go here. Yeah, I have another org, my friends. Think that this is the thing you are going to learn, my friends. This is the structure. For now, you will not understand anything, but don't get afraid. You are going to learn all of them. You see, this is a flow we name as flow. If you have duplicated records, what I mean with duplicated records, think that you have an Excel sheet. It's not like that, but you can assume like this. The name of company, company A, company B, and somehow you created company A again. These are the same companies. You don't want this. You just want only one. You want to delete this, right? Which means these are called records, my friends. These are called records. You want to delete duplicated records. This is for that. This runs every day and checks if there is duplicated records. If this flow finds duplicated records, then this flow deletes one of them, which means you have simple records. This is really nice. But don't think you have only 5 accounts. Think that you have 5 million accounts. This will be done every day. Think that you are working in, let's say, a bank, and that bank is using the Salesforce, which means you may have millions of accounts. This is going to check if someone is trying to make some fraud. You see, you are going to learn all these things. This is called flow, and this will be your last topic in Salesforce admin. And this is really nice. Don't get confused. It's really nice and it's not that hard, but you should work hard. That's it. Okay. Now, let me show you one more thing. Let me make it bigger. You have leads. I tried to explain this. Okay. Now, think that this Mike, he is a potential customer. And your sales representative called them, and they contacted and they talked a lot. After that, your sales representative convinced this guy, which means now this guy wants to buy a product, and you can say that, okay, he is ready to buy something. Oh, we have to, you see, and this is another thing, my friends, I want to show you. See, I'm showing that if the industry field is empty, you cannot convert a lead to opportunity. You have to provide this industry, otherwise you cannot save it. Let me show you. I want to make some changes, but it's not allowing me. It says that please provide industry, otherwise you cannot proceed. You are going to learn this. Let me provide industry. Okay. Let's go with agriculture. Save it. Now, this guy is ready to buy something from me. I can say, okay, let's convert it. From now on, this account and contact and opportunity will be created right away. I'm going to say convert. That's all. You see, I have opportunity now. From now on, my sales representative will be responsible. If I click here, which means, my friends, now a sales representative will be responsible from this. As a sales manager, I can really ask that, what did you call him? What did they say? What's the amount of this opportunity? Lots of things I can track. These are really easy things to create, my friends. I hope you got the point. Let me make a quick summary. In sales, we have 3 steps. First one is called marketing, which means you have advertisement, you need to create a website, you will give maybe on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. You need something to do. The goal for this marketing is to create a lead. But we are not going to learn this marketing cloud. Sales Cloud, they are going to have this lead, and we have lots of processes. As an admin, we have to deal all these things, which we are going to learn Sales Cloud. After selling our product, our customer needs to be happy, right? We have to satisfy them. And then we are going to learn how to create, we say case. You are going to learn. And then we are not going to learn to deal with Service Cloud, but we are going to learn Sales Cloud. After all, my friends, after the thing, we will name as cloud. We call Marketing Cloud, Sales Cloud, and Service Cloud. In 1999, when Mark Benioff started this Salesforce company, he used to have only one cloud. It was Sales Cloud. In no time, he added 2 different clouds. And because he was the founder and he was the first company who created this kind of logic, now they are at the top of this market. You are going to learn Sales Cloud, my friends. But in between this, we have only, especially, we have only, oops, sorry, I accidentally closed it. Yes. Between this Marketing Cloud and Sales Cloud, we have lead object, my friends. You need to learn lead object because the goal of Marketing Cloud is to create leads. But as a Sales Cloud manager or Sales Cloud admin, you need to understand lead and the process of Sales Cloud. And in between Sales Cloud and Marketing Cloud, my friends, Service Cloud, we have, let me go here, we have case object. We have case object, which we name as case management, because you have already sold a product to your customer, and what they want really good service. If they have any problem, they want to be solved right away, which means you need to understand case management too. Except these three, we have lots of clouds. I assume that lots of our friends, they have different backgrounds. As I said, I'm a teacher. I used to be a teacher in Turkey. And I know maybe we have some guys who were doctor in Turkey, or maybe their background is different than ours. Salesforce has 16 different clouds, my friends. The main one is Sales Cloud. If you learn Sales Cloud, it will take less than 1 month to learn other clouds. Think that, my friends, you studied, you were a professor at the university, and now you want to learn higher education cloud, which means you want to work at universities, but behind the scenes as a Salesforce developer or manager. You need to learn Sales Cloud, and if you give 1 month, most likely you will learn this cloud and you can become a higher education cloud admin. Or think that if you have worked as a bank manager and you want to change your measure, after learning Sales Cloud, you need to spend 1 month. After this, most likely you will say that I'm a financial service cloud admin, which is really good, right? But Sales Cloud is the backbone. Actually, 3 clouds: Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, and Marketing Cloud. These are the backbones of Salesforce clouds. And if you are interested with cryptocurrencies or blockchain technology, you can study this. This is really brand new. And Salesforce has really flexible structure. They created this vaccine cloud in 3 months. Before this COVID-19 hits the world, we didn't have any vaccine cloud. After they said, okay, now we need to create a cloud for vaccine. And it took really 3 months to create this cloud for Salesforce, which means they can adjust their program wherever they want. And these are my last words, my friends. In Sales Clouds, you need to learn lead management, opportunity management, reports and dashboards, case management, which we are going to deal, contact management, campaign management, and also account management. What I mean with this, you see, we have opportunities here. We have accounts here. We have contacts here. We have campaign here. We have dashboard here. We have reports here. You need to understand the structure of these. We say tab. Actually, these are all objects. You need to understand the structure of this, my friends. How you are going to deal with this page. You are going to learn all these tabs, my friends. When you go apps, when you say app manager, these are the applications. in this part, my friends, you have 9 dots, which say App Launcher. If you click this App Launcher, let's click View All, you see, you have all these are all programs, my friends. Think that this is like some kind of, what I say, Telegram. This is WhatsApp. This is another program. These are different programs, but behind the scene, they use same objects. You need to think that, my friends, I need to create a new application for Education Cloud. I'm working in a school, and they wanted to create an application related to education. I can easily create a school application here. You see, this is sales, this is service, this is marketing. I can create a school application right away. It will take 5 minutes, but I have to fill lots of gaps. Then it will take a little bit long time. Okay. This is Sales Cloud, my friends. We are going to learn Sales Cloud. We are going to learn Sales Cloud. And after learning Sales Cloud, we have some job titles. We have some job titles, my friends. First, in 2.5 months, let's say 10 weeks, you are going to become a Salesforce admin. And your responsibility is you need to understand Salesforce org structure, which I showed. And as a Salesforce admin, you can create lots of functions, but it's called declarative way, which means, my friends, drag and drop. Let me show you. You don't need to write any code. Here we are. Think that I want to create a flow. This is really nice. Let me go flow. I want to create a new flow. Let's go with screen flow. You see, now I'm creating something. You see, I'm saying that, okay, I need a screen. And this screen should have a display text. I want to show, hello, welcome. Done. Now, my friends, let me save it. I'm just making it up. Now I can use this flow right away. You see, I have welcome here. Hello, welcome. This is called, my friends, drag and drop. You see, I drag something and drop here. This is easy. I have to understand the structure of this. Otherwise, it will be a problem. You see, I'm going to create, as an admin, we are going to create functions. And also, I can personalize Salesforce. What does this mean? You see, I have a picture here. I don't want this. I want a nice building. Can I do this? Why not? I want to change the colors. Can I do this? Yes, you can. You didn't like anything. You can change it, which we say personalize. Or you may need to create reports and show them on dashboard. Let me show you one, my friends. I don't know if we have dashboard here. Let me add dashboard. I didn't see. Add new. And also I want to add reports. I don't know if I have added, but I think I didn't. Okay, let's save it. You see, we have done this. This is a report. You may use lots of charts, lots of income, lots of things you can do. Or if you want, you can create this one. Let's go with, I don't know if I have created this. You see, I have lots of charts. This is really nice. Your responsibility is to create this kind of charts, this kind of reports. You are going to learn. And for sure, you need to maintain data. As I try to explain you, if you have duplicated values, you should delete one. Or I need to create profiles. It's really huge topic, my friends, you are going to learn. This is called Salesforce admin. And we have another title, which is called developer. Developer is, my friends, let me show what does the developer mean. Here we are. Admin is responsible from this page, but developer, they have to go and write codes, my friends. They have to write codes. Let me show you one. You see, these are codes you have to deal with. Let me go and show you one of our codes which we have created with our friends. I think this was the last. Let me go and find a trigger. Here it is. We have created this trigger with our friends. You should understand what does this mean, which means you need to learn a language. This is developer part, my friends. If you become a developer, first, in addition to Salesforce admin, developer knows everything which admin can do. We need to learn, as a developer, we need to learn Apex, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These are the languages. It will take approximately 2 months to learn all these things, maybe 1.5 months. And then you are going to create new functions by writing codes, which you have seen. And also, you are going to make some integrations. This is a really huge topic. And if you want, you can create new components. And you are going to make really good amount of money. After working, let's say, 3 to 5 years, it depends on your hard working. If you work really hard, my friends, you can become an architect, which means, my friends, you can create whatever you want. And they make, I don't know, but if I'm not wrong, 200K annual income. This is really good, I hope. That's all. This was, how can I say, some kind of demonstration, what you are going to learn in Salesforce. If you have any question, I will be happy to answer, my friends. This is what I tried to explain. I hope you got everything and I didn't make any mistake. From tomorrow, you are going to learn admin part, start to learn admin part, and then in 6 months, you will be able to do everything, which I tried to show you. Any questions? If you want to ask in Turkish, my friends, I can stop recording and answer your questions in Turkish, or if you want, you can send messages on Slack or on Zoom chat. I can try my best to answer your questions. Any question? I'm really happy with you. Okay, we have a question. And another question. Okay, first, I will try my best to answer the lead. What is lead? Lead means, my friends, let me go here. Not this. What is lead? Think that you have think you are the company owner. You are a company owner. You produced a new product. You want to sell it. You are going to make some advertisements, right? And then most likely you will send some emails, or you will promote your product on Instagram. And as a customer, while I was checking my emails or while I was checking my YouTube channel, I found your advertisement. And I said, oh, this is really nice. And I send you an email or I called you. Now, I am a lead for you. And then your sales representative called me. He said, oh, I learned that you are interested with iPhone 14. And I said, yes, I'm really interested. Would you mind giving some information about this? And your sales representative said, yes, iPhone 14 is a really good cell phone and it does this, that. I said, oh, thank you so much, but I'm not interested anymore. Done, which means I'm not lead anymore. It's done. We say close, lost. Or I may say that, oh, it's really interesting. I want something more. And most likely your sales representative will say, okay, now can I get your email or phone? And I want to send you a brochure related to this one, right? And I said, okay, this is my email. Please send me the numbers, the brochure, or the price, right? If I give some information to them, now I become opportunity. Lead turns to an opportunity. And while transferring lead to opportunity, Salesforce creates an account for me. And also, as a person, I will be their contact. They create a contact and also opportunity. This tree is created right away. After negotiation, I asked the price. They said that $1,000. I said, okay, I'm going to buy it. Then we say opportunity won, because now I bought that product. Okay? If I say, oh, this is too much, I can pay just 800. They said, no, we cannot. And deal is closed, but this is called opportunity lost. You see, between lead and opportunity, we have a slight difference. Just I called them and they said, okay. And they called me back and I tried to explain my thought. This is called lead and this is called opportunity. I hope you get the difference. And as a sales admin, you don't need to think about lead. You are going to receive leads, but if you want to become a marketing developer or marketing admin, you should understand the lead, because you will make lots of advertisement. And then the goal of Marketing Cloud is to create leads. We have different goals, my friends. We have different goals. Okay. I have another question asking it, is it too hard to learn the developing part? I think not. It's really easy for me. But to becoming a developer, you want to become a developer. Oh no, you should have some abilities. Think that I want to say that you will become a doctor. But when you see blood, you pass out. Can you become a doctor? No, I will say not no, but most likely you will not become a really good doctor, because when you see blood, you pass out. This is really weird, right? Like this, if you want to become a developer, you need to have some, how would I say, features or some characteristic. First, you should be patient, because coding is really, it needs patience. When you forget a semicolon, you have to find that. Or if you have a logic problem, you have to solve that, which means you have to be really patient. You have to dig in. You have to check the code line by line, which means you have to be really patient. And maybe you, most likely, you need to, sit in front of this computer hours, not only 1 or 2 or 3 hours. This is really hard. And the last thing I will say, you should have, let me give an example. You know Lego, right? You know Lego. Let me show you. Now, you have lots of things, and I wanted you to create this from this. If you can create in your mind, you may say, okay, now I have to put this first, and then, and this, and then, and this will become like this. And after that, I'm going to create this, and then you can become a really good developer. But as I try to explain, you need patience, and it needs really, you need to spend lots of time. But believe me, it's not that hard. Salesforce already covered 80% of this. It's really easy to become developer, but you need to work hard. Okay. Yes, you are going to learn CSS, HTML, and JavaScript, but not you are going to learn deeply. Because, as I said, let me show you, my friends. Okay. Let me show you what you are going to do. Let's go with contacts. You don't need to dive really deep because Salesforce already created 80% of code. I want to show you, my friends. Sorry. With CSS and you see, please try to understand, my friends. We have lots of things here. These are called components. If you want to change your user interface, update your user interface, you see there is no path here. Let me show you what does path mean, my friends. This is a demonstration. I hope you are not getting confused, which we are going to learn a lot. This part is called path. This part is called path. Now, your manager, your team leader, or your company owner, he said that he wants, which object I said? Contact. He wants a path in here. You see, there is no path here. But he said, I want a path. Okay. Now, what should you do? You should go here. And you may say, okay, now I need a path here. That's it. But you have to set, arrange lots of things. This is called path. Nice, right? And he said that this can happen. He wanted the logo of company here. And he wanted a special image here. And he wanted another thing here, but you don't have in this part, which means you need to create this, which we call component, which means you have to create something new from scratch. Because of this, you need to know the basics of HTML, basics of CSS, and also JavaScript. You see, you need to know basics because, as you see, 90% of UI is also created here. You don't need to think about. But you may need to create something different, something special. Because of this, you need to learn basics of HTML, CSS, and also, I will say, intermediate of JavaScript. And also, I want to add Apex. This will take 7 weeks to learn all these things, my friends. Not more than 7. But if you want to become a really, let's say, not experienced developer, it will take years. Okay, it will take years. Okay. Yes, you are going to learn Service Cloud, but not all of them. As I said, we have, let me go back. The goal for Sales Cloud is to deal with cases. I don't see any case here. Let me add case. No, it's, which means it's somewhere here. I didn't see, but here it is. You need to understand the structure of case. You are going to learn the structure of case, but we are not going to dive deeply. As I try to explain, you see, our goal to teach you Sales Cloud, but between Marketing Cloud and Sales Cloud, we have lead object, which means you need to understand lead. And also, between Sales Cloud and Marketing Cloud, we have case object. You need to understand case. But we are not going to learn all Service Cloud. But after learning Sales Cloud, it will take maybe less than 1 month to learn Service Cloud. I hope you got your answer. Okay. Eminem, my pleasure. Aslı asked a question. She's saying that, will we be able to watch weekend classes recordings? All of them. You are going to have, let me show you, I think one of our instructor, he already explained to you, LMS account. Nope, this is not the thing I'm looking for, my friends. Here we are. Sorry about this. You are going to have LMS account, my friends. Think that these are our previous friends. They have this one. You are going to have all these videos, even though if you didn't attend the sessions, you can watch it here. You see, we have security module, you know, you can come here and listen whatever you want. It will be here. And also weekends, let me show you, but you will see. This LMS is really useful and it's really handy. You can see whatever you want here. You will be able to reach all videos. Okay, my pleasure. Now I have another question. Let me try to answer it. As you mentioned in the beginning that team leaders give tests to admins and developers, how can they choose a person for that particular test? Does it depend on the person's? For sure. You know, you are going to learn agile methodology. You are going to learn agile methodology. It depends on your company. Usually, I will say, think that your architect or your company owner, they say that, okay, I need this test to be done, this test to be done, this, you know, you are going to have maybe 10 different tasks. You will get together all team members. Let's say you have 5 team members and you will vote. You are going to read this and you will say that, let's say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First guy will say that, oh, this is really hard and I'm giving 10. This will say that, okay, no, it's not 10, it's 8. This guy will say that, oh, it's 5, it's a piece of cake. And this guy will say, no, it's 10. And this guy will say that, okay, it's 7. You are going to have the median of this, I don't know, let's go 7.5. And you will decide the hardness of these tasks, okay? And then your team leader will say that, okay, these are the tasks, who wants? Let's assume that you are the guy. You will say, okay, now I want this task and also this task. Or he can share that, okay, because you are new in our team, please, this is a really easy task. Let's go with number 2. Please try to accomplish this task. And most likely in 2 months, you are not going to have any tasks. It depends on your company, but most likely in 2 months, they will not assign you any task because you need to understand the structure of that company. After that, you will start, and when you get experience, they will say, okay, now please try to do this, try to do that. It depends on your company, okay? After finishing 6 months, after becoming a Salesforce developer, you know that we have an internship, right? You have learned this. You are going to see this in that internship. Mr. Erkin will be guiding you. He will have lots of tasks, and he will say, okay, now please let's try to find, and he will assign tasks to you. You will see the working environment, and this is really beneficial for you. Okay, after spending time too much with the computer, Seda asked the question, she's worried about his eyes. Yes, you should rest them. I don't know. This is, most likely you will wear glasses like me, and you may Google it, because I have just, the brightness of computer will be a little bit less. These kind of things you can do, okay? Thank you all, my friends. As far as I see, I don't see any question, and everything is settled. I'll be happy to see, as I said, in 4 months, my friends, I will be here. We are going to learn developer part, which I tried to show you here. When you have finished, you don't need to learn React in Salesforce, Ömer. React is totally different story. But if you want to, I'm just trying to explain that our friends don't have any past experience about coding. Because of this, I'm giving my examples really simple. Maybe you have some background about React. For now, you don't need. But later on, if you want to become really experienced Salesforce developer or Salesforce admin, it will be really nice for you to have React knowledge. I don't know, he or she asked that, will I be going to teach developer in English? In both languages. In the morning, let me show you, my friends. This is your channel. You'll see you have, let me make it bigger. I'm living in Canada currently. Because of this, I will say this. In the mornings, the lectures will be Turkish. From 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., it will be in English. And I will try my best to be with you here. In the morning, it will be in Turkish, and same lecture will be in English. Okay. Both in Turkish and in English. I will be teaching both in Turkish and in English. Zelha asked, it depends, but most likely we will meet when you start learning developer part, not Apex. You will learn Apex, you're going to learn HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and then we are going to study with learning developer part, which we say trigger. We are going to learn trigger. Okay, my friends, any question? I'm checking my Slack channel. There is no, here we are. I don't have any question here. And also on Zoom chat, I don't have any question. Thank you, my friends. as I try to explain it, I really love being a teacher. Because of this, I'm really happy with you. If you ask questions, I become more happy. Okay, I think no question. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, my friend. Okay, I think we can stop recording. Let me stop it. I don't know if Fatma is here. Would you mind stopping the YouTube part? If so, please let me know.
I think Fatma is not here, but since you are the host, you can just end the session for everybody.
Okay. Maybe some of our friends may need to ask a question in Turkish because of this. I want to give them chance.
Oh, okay.
I have experience because of this. I want to start.